Hey there, everyone. Welcome to today's show. We are super excited to have you guys all here watching us for Digital Sisters or Sisters, however we decide to do that. Sorry, guys. So today we're going to talk about everything that is going on in digital media. Kathy has pulled together a whole thing for us, a whole list of things for us to talk about. And my ponytail kind of fell down a little bit. I was trying to do my whole poetic justice thing today. What's up? My name is Jessica. I go by Job Speaks Digital, and I am the founder of the How To Store, which you can visit by going to bit.ly/the How To Store to learn everything that you need to learn about creating content, which is less tech, less stress, and getting digital, right? So you can get digital. Kathy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Kathy E. Smith, also known as Resource Rita, and I help business owners, particularly service based, get on the right platform in front of the right audience with the right tools and resources. And both Jessica and I like to stay up to date in what's going on in online marketing and social media.
Yes, yes, yes. And we found the best way to do that is by utilizing Zoom and live streaming to you all. So we want to share with you what we found this week and what's going on with digital media and how you can use it in your own business or in your personal brand. If you don't have a business, but you definitely want to brand yourself as an expert. So Kathy, let's go to number one. What do we have first up on our list?
So number one, let's see. I wanted to share with you about Facebook updates.
Yay.
So, if you're watching, did you know that Facebook has a Facebook page or website called Facebook Elevate? And basically, it is a website specifically dedicated to Black and Latinx and Hispanic business owners. Now, I'm not familiar. I've seen Latinx a lot. Jessica, do you know why it says Latinx instead
I have
of
no idea.
Latina?
I have heard conversations around this whole thing, which I'm not qualified to speak on, but they basically were saying like, what's the difference between Latin and Latinx? And like Latinx is just a term that makes it more jazzy, and like certain people don't like that term. So I don't, hopefully they've gone and done their diversity, training and know that if they should be using that word or not. I don't know for sure what the difference is between the two. However, we will go ahead and show you guys what this kind of looks like in just a second here once I pull it up. But yeah, Kathy, I have no idea. I think the biggest thing about here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have been seeing a lot of Black families on marketing these days, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love it. But I kind of feel like too, what you up to? What are y'all up to? What are you doing? So it kind of makes me give the side eye a bit, but I can tell you right now, there's been an explosion. I mean, even in the fashion industry right now, that's a huge thing, right? There's a lot more color being shown, people of color that are being shown on the covers of magazines where we didn't have that before. So it's all a great movement. And I think Facebook is kind of hopping on that train. I mean, I'm gonna be honest and be real with you. I think they're kind of hopping on that train. So this is Facebook Elevate, helps Black and Latinx and Hispanic. Well, they said Latinx and then Hispanics. I don't know.
Yeah, so, I don't know. So, if someone is watching and you're familiar, drop it in the comments or let
Please
us
do.
know.
Oh, and if you're new to us, type in new in the comment section because we'd love to say hello to you. And if you've been here before and you know us both, then put in, I know y'all, and put that in the comment section. We'd love to still say, what's up, and hear how your business is going, how your podcast is going, how your social media is going. What else do we love to talk about, Kathy? Oh, social media platforms, anything that you are working on right now to get
and tools.
Oh, yes.
So I definitely will have some tools next week. I'm trying you know, the struggle is real. I try not to buy any new tools. So I try not to even look at the emails. But every now and then, there's a new tool, and I'll probably share in the next 2 weeks. But it came out this week, and it's called ClickVio. And what I
Okay,
like
can you pull that one up? Oh, well, let's stay on
um
Facebook Elevate real quick, and then we'll move to that one. So
okay.
Facebook Elevate, what is it, right? It's a way for Black people to get engaged with Facebook. Let's just put it real, keep it real. Black, Hispanic, and Latinx. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. So workshops. You can. It says live, a Q&A series covering digital marketing, cultural. Okay, they need to have us on here. Okay, so if y'all gonna do this, you need to have us on here. So Facebook, y'all need to have us on here. Elevate circles. So share your experience and receive coaching from a Facebook mentor on digital marketing. Matter of fact, I was supposed to sign up. Did you sign up for that, Kathy, for to become a Facebook marketing mentor?
No.
I gotta go look for that
Well,
link.
oh no, I take it back. I did, but not on Elevate Circles.
Ah,
And I'm not liking it. And I will tell you
oh,
why.
okay. Tell me why.
So I'm not liking it because actually I signed up through a Facebook group called DC, Maryland, and Virginia businesses.
Okay.
And or also known locally as the DMV. It's not the Department of Motor Vehicles. But what I don't like is that two people connected with me, and one, I can't really fault her, but she didn't really have time to be mentored. And at the time that she reached out to me, I didn't have time because I was launching my academy. But she's like you, she's a mom of five. You're a mom of six, but she's a mom of five. And so we could never get our schedules together. So that you receive reminders to connect, and, you know, if you want to continue. And so she just like, well, maybe it's not a good time. And I kind of felt bad, but um she really but the questions I ask is, if I'm going to be a mentor, what is it that you want mentoring on? Like, are you trying to start a business? Are you trying to market your business? What is it, so that I can best help you? And I don't think she really kind of answered that question. The second person was a young man, and he's going to be a success because he does not take no for an answer. But he was more, rather than a mentor, he was trying to recruit me as an influencer for his MLM or direct sales. He was like, well, can't you try the product? I'll send you some samples, and so you can, people like, no, I don't, I, I don't have time for that. And and I asked
It's like
people
no,
too,
no.
like, when you, like, I have a phrase, be your own compensation plan. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong if you are excelling at multi-level marketing or direct sales. But for me, I have been in at least 10 different ones, and I just don't see that as my path right now. Like, I'm trying to stay focused because I know, both you and I know, we know people who've made millions as digital marketers. You know what I mean? Rather than being confined to a compensation plan where you get, and my whole thought is, why get a piece when you can have the whole pie?
Facts. Absolute facts. And I think then okay, so the mentorship program, I kind of went through something similar with LinkedIn. They have a volunteer, I think it's volunteer match or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
you can go in. I'm a huge volunteer, and then I need to stop um, because it takes me away from other things. So that's where that whole meme that's going around that says "Stop saying yes, it's okay to say no." That's where that talks to me, right? It's because I love to help people and I love to do it, and I love to, especially when I know for certain that when I was in that place and I needed somebody to help me, I couldn't find nobody to help me. And the people that did step up to help me and like said, hey, you will do this or try that, I'm forever grateful for. So I like to try to give that back. Um, so yeah, anyway, I say all of that to say that I'm not volunteering for nothing else. It's not enough for nothing else that I'm not doing for money. But the mentorship program, through that program, I would see a lot of people that will come through the doors. And yes, to your point, they don't know what they want. But I think that's a part of marketing. With marketing, you're not going to know what you want. You're just going to know what you don't want and know what you don't have. So maybe you could rephrase the question into, what are you doing right now that's not working? Or what do you, because I see a lot of Facebook groups too, that a lot of people are like, I don't have any sales. And then you go to their website and you're like, well, what the heck are you selling? I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
and that ties into what we were talking about earlier. And I don't want to share the company until I've had a chance to talk to her, because I think it's a awesome idea. But and I could definitely see some things where she could improve, and it's probably going to be a multi-million-dollar business, but the initial, like, I don't know what you do, and if people have to scroll and flip pages, they're not going to do all that. I'm doing it because I want to know, but more on that later.
So Kathy's talking about someone that she had gotten into, someone that had contacted her about services and going to their site. So just short overview. We're not going to give you too much on that, but yeah, no, I totally get it. So anyway, Facebook Elevate, go back to that. And then you had a tool that you had mentioned. So I would definitely want to talk about that. Facebook Elevate. It looks like for creators, I'm a creator. I've gotten to know that about myself. I love creating. Earn money from your content. Guess what? Earning money from your content with Facebook, you got to have a certain level amount of people, just like any other platform, right? YouTube used to just pay you just for creating content. They don't anymore. You got to have certain numbers. I would like to see that come back, though. I would like to see where the creator gets even a lower percentage, something for the content that they put out, as long as they're getting any type of views or something like that, just any percentage, because it takes a lot of effort and time to create this stuff. So Elevate for creators. It is introducing new website, announcing by Black Friday. Okay, that's something we definitely need to know about, right? So let's see.
Absolutely.
This holiday season, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. This holiday season will be challenging for small business owners. Facebook is determined to do all they can, yada, 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 launch support. As the sports season, we're announcing by Black Friday, yada, yada. Okay, here's a story. This is great copy. Here's another story. I just don't want to read it right now. The Facebook buyback gift guide. Okay, so if you guys want to be in this gift guide, then I guess, let's see. Can you click here and be in the gift guide? Or are they going to make us jump through more hoops? Okay. Hey. Buy Black this holiday season. So cool. You guys can go here. Looks like we have some stuff here. How do we get in it? I guess if you didn't know about it, you out of luck, because it don't look like there's no way to really get in it. But there are some things.
Maybe next week we'll have more on that.
Yeah, so next week we'll have more. I'll go and research and I'll find a way to get you guys in there. Because I like looking for links.
Look at that, Jessica.
What?
The center, scroll back up a little bit.
Oh, yes. I have an Etsy shop. I need to be on here.
Yes.
So they have the Etsy shops. Okay, so it's going to send you to their Black. And Etsy is doing the same thing, by the way. So if you have an Etsy shop, Etsy is doing the same Black category for Black owners, so content creators and owners of Black Etsy stores. So that's something else you guys should check out. So I will find out more information about this and keep you guys updated. And let me know. You guys DM me if you want the direct link. Other than that, I'll come back and put it on. Are we keeping these videos up, Kathy? What did we decide we were going to do?
We're going to keep the videos up.
We'll keep them up for a week, you guys. And if you
We'll keep
watch
'em
it,
up for the
watch it.
week.
If you don't get on here for this week, then you missed it and you will have to jump into one of our memberships to watch the replay. But we'll try to make sure we keep these in our membership sites. And Kathy, remind me, I owe you the video from last week. All right,
Okay.
you said tool. We have a tool that we're going to be sharing as well, right?
So I'm going to just briefly mention it because I haven't used it yet, because I just bought it. But the name of the tool is called ClickVio, VIO.
Okay.
And basically, if you've ever wanted like the countdown timer in your email, or embed a video, or that type of thing, but mostly for me, I always love when somebody has an offer and it says expired, and you know, once the countdown timer, then it says expired. So that's what ClickVio is supposed to do.
Okay.
It has several other, it connects to your YouTube and your Instagram as well. So I don't know if you can like post your Instagram live or whatever, but right now the tool, it is going to go to a monthly. I have mixed feelings about that, because it seems to be that a lot of people say it's monthly so that you will go ahead and buy. But then if you don't really know how good the tool is and you don't buy it, then you're upset. So like Convertri, I had an opportunity to get in on Convertri very low, but I had already bought 2 funnel tools. And so I didn't, and now it's a major thing. So, you know, you just have to kind of weigh it, you know, when they say, you know, we'll go to monthly, but a lot of tools say that. But I will definitely let you know. I'm going to post on my YouTube channel, start posting these tools, because what I'm also finding is that I'm buying tools, and if I haven't used them in a couple of years, then when you go to access them, they're ghost, like they're gone. That website doesn't exist anymore. So you want to be cautious about who you buy from too.
That is a great point. And while you were talking, I actually saw where you can actually use, and I apologize, you guys, I'm gonna have to start updating these titles on Restream. But you can actually put in the hashtag Buy Black Friday show. And if you use that hashtag, and I'm gonna actually put it on our show and see what they say, because I want to just see what they're gonna say. And I'm gonna put it on our show. So anywho, hold on, I'm about to end it. Let's just put it on our show and see what happens. But if you guys, there's a hashtag that they're using with the Facebook events. They're supposed to have events through today. It starts today and it goes through November 27th. And they'll feature Black businesses, music artists, and entertainers, stand-up comedians. And it says New York Times best-selling writers and actresses. So it says Phoebe Robinson. That's great. Like, that's awesome. I love that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hold on. You guys are seeing it back in, but that's okay. I'm going to show it to you because I want you to see. So here's this one here. This is an article that they have up. And as you can see, that article goes forth. But guess what? Look at here. When I put in this show, it comes up under that hashtag. So when people start to look at that hashtag and go here, they'll be able to see that we did a Facebook Live about it. So Facebook, if you saw earlier when I said you were kind of getting on the band, you are, but we love you for it. We love you for the fact that you're at least bringing acknowledgement and awareness to Black folks and what we're doing, because we have a lot to contribute. And for as long as I've been online, which has been since 2015, I've had the issue of seeing the webinars, the live streams, the digital summits that had everyone else's faces on them except for ours. Like we had nothing. And I actually listened to an Amy Porterfield podcast. I'm going to tag Amy Porterfield in this as well, where she said, you know what, she hadn't realized that every time she talked about her ideal client avatar, it was a white woman, and she needed to change that. And I was like, wow, that is amazing that you realized that. I mean, I realized a long time ago, but I'm so happy that you all are starting to realize. And she's like, I need to talk to communities of people instead of speaking directly to one person. And I said, I've always had a problem with ideal client avatars. I've always had an issue with them for that reason. And so when she explained it of being a community of people that are all seeking the same result, that made so much sense. I'm like, that resonates with me. And so I just want to shout out to Amy Porterfield for saying that first and foremost, and putting it out there on her podcast to say, you know what, this is something that I need to change. This is something we all need to be aware of. And how can we and she actually said it, how can I bring people that don't look like me, but have expertise to my platform? Because I started to realize that everybody that I had on there looked like me.
And I love me some Amy Porterfield, so I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, and I don't listen to her podcast a lot, so kudos to you.
I used to listen to her and Pat Flynn, and I think once my phone got because to keep those, even though you can switch it to delete after reading, I wouldn't, because I was like, oh, that's a good podcast. Oh, that's a good. Your phone can't handle it. And so once it stopped updating, I just stopped listening. But I'm about to get start me another podcast in 2021. I can't do it right now. It's too much stuff going on, but yeah. That part.
Good for you, because podcasting is definitely the way to go. So yeah, if you can, please do start a podcast, get on it.
Yeah, yesterday I read a statistic that 55% of Americans listen to podcasts now. Whoop, whoop. There's an audience for your stuff, your content, not your stuff. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I keep muting myself. I believe it. I completely believe it. Okay, what do we have? What else do we have on the agenda to talk about today?
So the next thing is, so just want to say this real quick. TikTok has not been banned. So right now it's still your opportunity, because when people are on there, they get a lot of feedback. So TikTok has a new, TikTok has partnered with Shopify. And so there is a new one-click pixel, so that if you have a Shopify store, Shopify merchants can install or connect their TikTok pixel with the click of a button. That's one. Number two, there's a one-stop shop for TikTok campaigns. Merchants can create campaigns, target audience, and track performance in one place. And number three, everyone has a story to tell on TikTok, and the TikTok channel enables merchants to create shareable ads that resonate with their community. So if I'm gonna
tell you guys one thing, TikTok,
you work with your creative and you have a Shopify, you need to get on that.
You need to get on that like today. I wish I had a Shopify. I don't. I wish I did, but I do not. But I'm gonna tell you right now, converts like crazy. Like crazy. I don't even know who these people are. I don't know where it came from. But I'm gonna tell you, I need to get better about doing more of my TikToks, because my TikTok, I chose to do my TikTok on my maternal health stuff. I've been doing a little less than I want to do, just because I feel like I need to plan that a little bit more, because it's about self-care and all that good stuff. But definitely, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to start doing a lot more of them. And really, truthfully, I've seen a couple of them where it's just, they are literally doing like this and then putting up tips.
Yep, that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do.
And then some of them I've seen have been just their videos, have been just repurposing their videos and putting them on TikTok. Like no funny stuff, no, just uploading videos. I'm like, oh, okay, that works too. So it really is a platform where anybody, there's a lot of, do we want to say, well, I'll say it briefly, but we won't talk about it. You know, Amazon Live has a whole thing going on, and Kathy and I were talking about that a little bit, but I'm not jumping on Amazon Live. I think, well, I've tried it, and I knew about it, what, 10 months ago? Was that 10 months or was it 8 months that I said it? It was somewhere around in there. However, TikTok is a platform you should definitely jump on. I'm going to tell you guys, don't jump on everything because everything's out there, but TikTok, yeah, y'all need to be on that one.
Okay.
All right, next.
And so the last one that I have for today, and we need to come up with a word of the day.
Oh, yes.
And then it's funny that before I give the last tip that I have, I sent Jessica and my friend Gigi, shout out to Gigi.
Shout out to Gigi.
A video from Digital Marketer that was just short clips of things that digital marketers say. And it's so on point because we have a language of our own. And if you're not really a marketer per se, you're like, what? I don't know what CPC is, CPA, break that down for me. So I just thought it was funny and it kind of entertaining. So Jessica, I don't know if you have a word of the week. Maybe you'll think about it, but as we start doing these, we'll have it already ready. Like, what is the marketing term for the day? Could be a funnel, but so
yeah, let's do that. Word of the day is funnel.
Okay, so I'm gonna give the one last tip I have, and then we'll talk about what is a funnel. So Instagram, first off, Instagram is extending the time limit for live streamings from 60 minutes to 4 hours. It could be because D nice. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know, but
they need to pay him something for real. They really need to pay him something because he took folks that I talked to in my maternal health stuff that didn't even know Instagram existed onto the platform just to hear him spin. So they definitely owe him some dollars or at least a sponsorship, a sponsor show or something. But yeah, though, wow. So they're going to move it to 4 hours long.
Yes.
Crazy. So who, you guys let us know in the comment, who is going to do a 4 hour long Instagram?
Unless you're sharing music or, something like that, or you're having a summit or a workshop.
Would you do a digital workshop on Instagram
for your
Live?
knowledge? You know what I mean?
Would you do a digital workshop on Instagram Live though? Would you really consider doing that? That actually might be pretty dope. That might be something we actually might want to try out. To do a live conference and be like, yeah, it's all on Instagram Live, and just have it done from one person's account. Yeah. Because that's how Versus is doing it. Versus is just taking people's account. And you know how many streams those people get after a Versus? They making money. After they do those Versus, they make cash. So don't let them sit up there and tell you, oh, we get no money from this. You might not get directly, but your streams are going up. People are getting more aware of you. It's just like doing Facebook Lives or anything else that we do, right? But it really is a way for you to get in front of people and utilize these platforms because we're already giving them content. We might as well get something back from it. So streams equal dollars in their world.
Okay.
So yeah, but no, you know what? We'll talk about that offline, Kathy, but I think that would be a dope way to do it.
Look, I'm thinking we might want to bleep this part out the video and take it down before next.
Oh, no. Okay, you're gonna have to remind me to take it down because I'm gonna forget. So
okay, I will. But
yeah,
definitely should stay tuned to these because they're good stuff.
Yeah.
And so the last thing, which is also an Instagram update, is that Instagram is going to be launching a new option that will allow users to archive their IG live broadcasts for up to 30 days, similar to stories.
Okay, cool. I like that. I love that idea. They should definitely do that. I know I get a lot of hits on my reels when I do them with my daughter, and I'm kind of keeping that sacred to being reels only with my daughter at this point because why not? And I love just doing little dances with her. So anytime anybody pays me, so if y'all want to pay me just so y'all can see me dance on Instagram, please do. But I every time I get some more money, I sit down and I do a dance with her, and I find an old school 90s song, something we could really like, just like Purple, Purple Rain. Did y'all see my Purple Rain shirt? We gotta give props to Prince. Don't look at my dirty drawers over there, but props to Prince today. Why? Because every day is Prince Day in my world. Anyway, okay, so yeah, what were we talking about? Instagrams. That's cool. That's dope.
Instagram updates. So I think that about wraps it up, Jessica.
We have word of the day.
Our word of the week.
Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the day. Word of the week. Word of the week. Because we're doing this weekly.
Only because we're gonna leave our videos up for a week, and because I added to when I shared, I said sharing updates from everything from Facebook to TikTok for the week ending October 30th.
Yeah, I told you it should just be Digital Sisters Weekly.
It's our word of the week.
Digital Sisters Weekly. What is our word of the week so I can put it in our description?
It is funnels.
Funnels. What the heck is a funnel? Funnel cakes. Funnel from a car. Funnel.
Funnel. Is it?
A slide funnel.
Yeah, a funnel for your sauces. I mean, what is a funnel?
What is it? Like, what does it do? Okay.
You hear people talk about it.
They always tell me I need a funnel.
Yeah, people always tell you need a funnel for your business. What is it?
What is a funnel? It is. So we're going to tell you. I'm going to let Kathy tell you because she can explain it better.
And then I want you to explain your version of it too. But essentially, a business funnel is just the journey that you take a potential customer through to lead them to a sale.
Absolutely. And there's a way that you can do that with a couple of different software apps and things to that effect. So in your funnel, let's talk about what you kind of need in the funnel in order for it to be considered a funnel. Should we do that? Let me break that down quickly. Okay.
Sure.
I know you need an email marketing system. So that's first and foremost. What else would they need inside of that funnel?
AKA autoresponder, but we'll talk about that next week.
Autoresponder, yes.
And you need a place for them to land.
Landing page. Sorry, I might want to stop muting myself, but I don't want to be typing in y'all ear. Landing page. And I'm going to show you guys what a funnel is, what it looks like. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. No, I'm not gonna even say anything. I'm just gonna show you. I was gonna say, you know what? I like to think of my stuff as slides because when you go down the slide, people are like, "Yay, woo! This was fun. I love it. Let me do that again." Right? But funnels is the term that everybody kind of uses and knows about. And I'm just gonna use regular old Google to show y'all this because I don't actually have anything. Because like I said, I don't even really like the word funnels. I prefer it to be a slide, but this is a funnel. So you have your awareness, you have your consideration and conversion. Now, we might be getting a little too geeky for you, but all this means is people are aware of you, people are thinking about working with you, and then they actually work with you. That's it. All right. And so how you put that all together, you would contact either myself or Kathy in order to do that. I don't actually work on funnels, but I can definitely point you in the right direction and at least get you started down the right road with them.
Absolutely. So you need the email marketing, you need a landing page, and you just need someone somewhere for them to buy from you.
Oh yeah, you need a cart system.
Yep.
So some type of cart system where they're going to actually purchase. If all of this sounds foreign to you, or if you know some of it and you don't know other stuff, or you're like, well, what type of landing page and all that good stuff, that is where you are going to contact one of us and we're going to say, wow, yes, okay, so talk to me a little bit more. You might need this, you can use that. Here's some other options, or are you even ready for a funnel, right? Are you in that stage? And I know some people think everybody needs a funnel, but I'm gonna tell you right now, some people need a funnel, but then some people need a more built out funnel. And then some people just need a really simple funnel. Like they don't need to do all that.
Absolutely.
Just
And please, I'm begging you, please do not try to set up a funnel if your message is not clear. Because if people don't even know what you do and they can't tell from what you're saying on social media, don't do it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where I'm saying you don't need the funnel yet.
Yes.
Because you need to get other things together.
Right.
And then you move to that stage. So, yes, absolutely. So that is our word of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed our Digital Sisters Weekly broadcast. We are coming to you live every week with updates on what's going on in digital marketing, social media. What is this? Strategy. What else do we do? We
Tips, tools, and strategies designed to help you up level your marketing. And maybe I don't like that word up level because it's overused. Yeah. But
can you tell how much we've practiced this beforehand? But you know what we can say is that we know this crap like the back of our hands, and we enjoy talking about it, which is why we talk to you, or sometimes we talk to no one, but that's okay. We know you guys watch the replay. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and type #replay in the comment section and let us know that you're here and that you watched it and that you at least glanced over it, or you thought I was crazy, or you thought Kathy's cool with the pink on. Just tell us something.
Just so whatever you like. Share it with us, or share with us something you would like to know about, and we can talk about it on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm going to rewind just a little bit because when we talked about you need a landing page, a lot of times people get that confused. And so all a landing page is a one-page website. That's all it is.
That's all.
Just keep it simple.
Just keep it simple.
Because some people get all confused.
Don't try to be fancy.
Just keep it simple. It's a one-page website.
You can be fancy later. Promise.
With a single focus. Right.
I hope I'm not whispering in you guys' ear. I probably am, but
No. Now, there's so many things that like Jessica just talked about and that we've talked about that have sparked conversations for future shows. So just know that we don't rehearse this. The only thing we do is just gather the tips so that we can share them with you. And
that's more Kathy because she's organized.
Huh?
I said that's more Kathy. I said it's more Kathy because she's organized and I'm not. So
no, that's not true. You get our Canva together, so we can show the slides. But this is probably I was watching the other day and somebody said I'm about to get in trouble. I think it was Monty, but I'm not, don't quote me. But I do one day want to talk about having multiple things that you do. There's two schools of thought. Like it's not there's nothing wrong with multiple things. And here's what I know. And I'm just going to say this and I'm going to let this land right there. And this is a topic for a total another day. Yes, you may be multi-talented. Yes, you may be good at a lot of things, but confused minds don't buy. And you've probably heard people say that. And the other thing is that the people that I know that have the single focus, they do the single focus first and make that money. And then they do everything then they offer people something over here, something over there. But the people that I know make money, you know them for one thing first, and then they teach you all the rest. Or they sell you something else. Like that may be, I think Gina DeVee is a good example of that. She teaches marketing, but her and her husband own like a home furnishings business or whatever that
But
they
those two
do.
tie into each other because she's doing the marketing, I'm sure, for that business, right?
Right. But she keeps them separate. Like she tells that as part of her story, but she doesn't deliver that to you at the same time, if that
Absolutely.
makes sense. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
so
But they all
and
work in
then she
conjunction.
just gives her brand is like a luxury brand. So, more on that another time, but that's just, and this is only my opinion. So Jessica, you could tell me what your thoughts on that. And we may not agree. Jessica and I may not agree, but I just know from the people that Jessica and I mutually know that that's kind of true.
Yeah, and we will definitely get into that in another episode. I have thoughts on that. So we'll get to that on another episode. So you guys make sure you stay tuned. So thank you so much for watching us today. If you stayed until the end of this broadcast, thank you. You're amazing. Oh my gosh. And if you clicked off and then came back, you're still amazing. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And we will look forward to seeing you guys next week. And we'll try to keep these in 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep them underneath 30 minutes because I know I'm not finna, well, I do sometimes sit and watch an hour, but 30 minutes seems to be the like golden. Let's keep it around those that minute time.
The sweet spot, the hot spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep it around there. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a whole thing that I wrote out for our exit and our outro on this video that I totally cannot find anymore. So we'll have it next week for you. Wishing you wellness in life and in business, as I always say. And Kathy, if you have a different saying, then feel free to say it.
Nope, I'm good.
Nope.
Until next week.
You only got 5 seconds. Peace. Hold on. I'm turning the meeting off. Goodbye.